and welcome to News 6. It is brought to you this week by the 6th grade class at St. Michael's School in Findlay. As you can see, this week begins a new look for News 6, but we will still be talking about the same kinds of things. So here to tell you about what's happening in Findlay is Maria.
Almost every town has a newspaper, but Findlay's newspaper is special. The Courier is printed every day with the aid of machines called video display tubes, and there are not very many other places in the world that use this new equipment. Instead of typing out the reporter's stories on regular typewriters and then setting the print, the tubes are used. Reporters type their stories on the tube, which is capable of typing 500 lines per minute. Besides being a typewriter, the tube is also a computer. It can put all the stories into storage, and if a reporter wants to see it again, all they have to do is press some buttons. When it is time for the paper to be printed, a different machine is used. The people at the Courier say they like using the video display tube much better than the old way because it's so much easier. Findlay has the very new, like the tube, and the very old. On the outskirts of the town stands a small red brick building which is known as the Little Red Schoolhouse. Many of the area's older citizens can remember learning their lessons there. The school was closed down in 1936. It was used many years as a grain storage building, but in 1972 the retired teachers of Hancock County decided to restore the schoolhouse. Former teachers and students have unforgettable memories of the recitation seat where the students read their lessons aloud from their Primer or McGuffey readers. They remember sitting around the potbelly stove, playing the organ, and singing just to keep warm. They remember the good old days when the teachers were strict and the misbehaved sat in the corner. If anyone is interested in learning more about the community, they can find it in one easy lesson at the high school. A large mural there depicts some of the people and events contributing to the long and colorful history of Findlay. The first scene shows the Indians and pioneers as well as John Blanchard, a Frenchman who settled in the area with his Indian wife and gave his name to the Blanchard River. Next is Johnny Appleseed, who planted some of his trees there. Perhaps the most well-known figure on the mural is Tell Taylor, who wrote down by the old mill stream. One major influence on the town's growth was the discovery of gas in the area, which led to the founding of many of the town's industries, like Marathon Oil, who gave the pictorial history to the town. Now to tell you about some of the things we do at school, here's Craig.
St. Michael's is experimenting with a new and progressive type of learning, and it's fun, too. It's called mini courses. It happens every Friday afternoon, and the courses last for 4 weeks. But the courses aren't in usual subjects like math or science. We learn about different things like bowling, cooking, gymnastics, Spanish, horseback riding, and the media. Mini courses was the idea of the two 8th grade teachers, Mr. Behringer and Mrs. Rhyme. The courses are taught by children's mothers, 8th grade students, or anyone else that is qualified. One interesting course was in string art, which was taught by our principal, Sister Barbara. She showed us how to construct a design with nails and then weave string around the nails to make colorful pictures. Two other, more active mini courses were in ice skating and roller skating. Ice skating was taught at the Hancock Recreational Center by volunteer Mrs. Brunner. She taught us many new things like spirals, shoot the duck, forward crossovers, and backward swivels. Much of the classes takes regular lessons in roller skating too. At the Ohio Skate Arena, lessons include dance, figure, and speed club skating. Many people own their own skates, which cost about $70 because they spend a lot of time there, as do the hundreds of other people who have discovered the old-fashioned joy of roller skating at Ohio Skate. St. Michael's is an unusual school in that it has 2 buildings which are several miles apart. One building holds grades 1 through 3, while the other has grades 4 through 8. Parents, pupils, and administrators are currently debating the issue of changing the school's names, making one St. Michael Primary School and the second St. Michael Middle School. We feel that changing the names of our school will not accomplish anything. The classes will still be the same, and our good relationships with each other will continue. They can change the name if they want, but we will still be St. Michael's.
Some of our students belong to an unusual group. They're the 4-H Unicycle Club, and they have perfected the art of riding the unicycle, which is a one-wheel vehicle. The group competes in contests and performs in parades with tricks such as going backwards, rocking, and one-foot riding, and riding over ramps. Our unicycling classmates are here with us today to give a short story demonstration of their style. Thank you for joining us today for News 6. We hope you enjoyed the program, which has brought to you by the 6th grade class of Mrs. Rosie DeFrance at St. Michael School in Findlay. Next week, News 6 will be produced by the 6th grade at St. John Lutheran School in Defiance. Have a great week.